What's up, everybody? If you are new here, welcome. If you are tuning in again, thank you so much. You guys know I'm on the road to 10K subscribers. I don't even have 100 yet, but I'm calling it into existence. 10K subscribers. Thank you guys for the love on my previous videos. Really appreciate that. Okay, today I'm taking you guys with me to one of my favorite thrift stores to see if we can find something to flip for a profit on eBay, Poshmark, OfferUp, you name it, all the places. Okay, let's go. In front of the door is a whole rack of Christmas stuff, so I'm gonna look through here and see if I find anything. Got a couple items already. This looks like a vintage sweater. I'm gonna obviously look everything up before I purchase, but let's see what we can find in here. So much Christmas stuff. Honestly, I really don't know too much about the Christmas figurines and stuff. I know the one that has like Christ, and it can go for some good money, but I know some of these little houses are also good too sometimes, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. This is what I meant. Oh, nativity set. Okay, nativity set. I gotta look up and see, but this is old. Literally every time I come here, I find Brooks. These are $29.99 though, so I won't be getting those. And then these look pretty interesting, but no price on them. And I gotta do a little research on those. Those are the 996s, I believe. Honestly, I usually never pick up the women's shoes. I just kind of like come through. If something looks cool, there's some hokas right there, but let's see how much they want for them. $30. You guys, this is the same place I came to and I got the remote control that I told you guys. If you haven't seen that YouTube short where I got that remote control for 99 cents and sold it for $85. There are some air zooms. Those look good, but again, $30. This is the same place I came and got that remote. So check that video out and also do your research on remotes. Always check at thrift stores for Microsoft ergonomic keyboards because they sell really well for me and fast. I got one for $8 before and flipped it for about $60. So I'm always looking for that. Also, DVD VHS recorders. Did I just find one? I'm gonna look this one up. $20 though. Oof. Oof. I don't know about that, not for JVC. I know that, what's the other one called? Sony's do really well. Oh God, what is the name of that other one that does well? I think it starts with an M. It's not Toshiba. It's not Toshiba. There's one that does really well for me. I always sell it for over $100. And I usually can find it for like under 15, but I don't know. I think all the thrift stores are pretty much just raising all their prices because they can. Pretty much because they can. Okay, my favorite section of the store. Let's see what we can find in this men's section. So a prime example of something being priced so expensive. I don't even know what kind of guide they go off of, like, to price things. But these pants, I've never heard of this brand before. So I decided to look it up. They're selling it for $19.99. And it's reselling pre-owned for only like $25, $22, some of them even $18. So I'm not sure where they got that from. How they got that from that. But yeah, a little bit too expensive. Most times when I come in here, I hit shirts and shoes, and then I'll see about electronics and all that, because the other stuff is just priced way too high. Way too high. I usually just skip it. I don't know where they're getting their pricing for their pants, but not making any sense. Blue Harbor, Ralph Lauren, let's go. All right, we're gonna look that up and see what that's about. I definitely think that's a newer tag. It looks, I don't know about tags. Let me stop guessing. Anyway, it's only $4.98, so I might grab that. I'm gonna look everything up though before we make a move. Good. Let's see how much they want for it. $15 though. But I'm gonna check. I feel like this was here the last time I was here. I'm gonna check and see what today's color is, like if we get a discount today or not. Pretty good so far, so good. Okay, this is to give you guys an idea of their pricing. Look at what it started at, $20. Now it's at $6.98. Why? Because nobody wants to pay that much for this shit. But anyways, now I can get it for $7. Still gonna look it up to see what the comps are looking like, but Polo does really well for me. So I also picked up a few other things. Field and Stream, have no clue about it. I'm gonna look it up. This Ariat shirt, I didn't know they made clothes. This is how cute this is with the Ariat in the back, but I will say this is very faded at the top and kind of ugly, so probably gonna put that one back. And then I have a couple other things right here. I just have to look them up. I found a Coogee dress shirt, which I didn't even know Coogee made dress shirts. So all this stuff, I'm gonna definitely look it up before I take it, but so far so good. You guys, look at this Wrangler shirt, and I got excited because I'm like, ooh, yes, pearl snaps, everything. Look how much they priced it at. $40? Am I missing something? I really have to look this up now because it must be a $200 shirt. It must be at that price. I literally just looked this up. It's going for like $35, $45, and it's literally priced at $40. It's out of control. All right, guys, I made my way to the jackets now. Still in the men's section though. I did pick up all of these shirts. Again, I still have to go through some of these and see what I'm gonna keep. I'm doing research on some of the polo tags. I found several different polo tags. So that type, that's the same type. Hold on. Oh my Lord. Okay, that one, so then that blue one. And then this type, which is a little Ralph Lauren. And then that type, so it's just a lot of different ones. I think these polos right here I might end up putting back because I don't think they go for too much. And the sell-through rate is not that great. And then I have some other ones that I showed you guys earlier, and of course those things right there. So I'm just going through these coats right now, or jackets and coats right now, to see if I can find anything. Nice, Callaway, okay, $9. Oh, big old stain on it. I'm gonna leave that behind, don't even know what that is. Okay, this was looking kind of good, and then I looked up comps and it's going between $40 and $60, but do you guys see that? Those are nines, by the way. Those are nines, okay? $29.99. I don't know why this person doesn't complete their nine. Okay, this is a brand I was unfamiliar with. It's called Robert Graham. They have it priced here for $14.99. I'm not finding the exact same one, but comps for some of these are really high, even as pre-owned. But the crazier it looks, the more it sells for. There's one comp on there that sold for $130, but it's not this one, okay? This is a little bit too plain. The other one looked more like that all over. So be on the lookout for Robert Graham. If you see it and it looks crazy, always look it up. I'm gonna leave this one behind though, because this one's not giving that much. Okay, you guys, here's my cart. Everything you see up here is going back. The only thing I ended up with were two of these. So a Ralph Lauren button down, another Ralph Lauren button down. This one is $10. This one is $5. I'm probably gonna list them for about $24.99 each. And then I got these Abercrombie and Fitch muscle tees, muscle polos, muscle whatever. Those look pretty cool. This one's only $1.99, and this one is also $1.99. So I'm gonna list those for probably $25 also. Everything else I will go and put it back right now. I'm gonna circle around a little bit more and look at the women's clothes, and then we'll be done for the day. Okay, so I came over to the women's section, found this Kate Spade top. It is $5. I literally, other than new clothes for women, I really don't know what brands are what for women. I know that the girls love a Kate Spade purse, so I'm just gonna grab that and just look it up. I look up everything, you guys. Look up everything. So I'm looking right now. That literally says Fendi. How messed up it is though. I don't think so. Interesting. Okay, let's keep looking. All right, so far I've only grabbed these. I saw a couple other, I have to look these up again. So I've heard some of these brands, but I don't know what they're selling for. There were a couple other shirts in here that I liked a lot. I wanted to grab them. Let me see if I can find one for you guys. Where was that shirt? Anyways, it was a really good brand, but you see how they mark these with red marker? Somehow it got on the shirt, it transferred onto it, so I don't even want to bother. I don't know if I can get that out or not, so I didn't even bother with it. But I'm going to the other side now I'm going to just search through all this stuff. BRB. Okay, found this Hollister. I don't know if you guys can hear me under this fan. Found this Hollister sweater. I'm going to look it up. It's an extra large. So I'm gonna look it up. Also found all of these. Now you guys know I always look my items up. So I'm gonna go through all of these and we're gonna see what we're gonna keep. For the men's, again, we just kept those 3 or 4 shirts. I think it's 4 shirts. And then right here for the women's, hopefully we hit the mother load. All right, you guys, so I just finished sorting through everything again. All of this here is going back. These are going back as well. This would have been a really good sweater. It is cashmere. It has a big hole in it, which I didn't see before. And this stuff right here, I just wanted it to work so bad. This is the wool blend Ralph Lauren jacket for $20. No, the comps are terrible. This Sandro is actually a brand to be on the lookout for, but the deeper search. But they want $15 for this one. So I'm gonna look that one up. All these other ones I will be putting back. And let's see if I can back out of here. And then I have a few right here that I am gonna take. This one I'm probably gonna leave. It's just not that thick and it just seems so cheapy to me, even though it's only 99 cents. Doesn't matter. This is a cute preppy American Eagle sweater. They only want $4 for it. So I'm gonna take that. This is also an American Eagle sweater. Very nice. It tis the season. And this one's only $6. And then I have this one, looks like an older sweater, American Eagle. I think they want, how much do they want? $2. And then I have this one, which I showed you guys, the Hollister quarter zip navy. This one, they want $3. So I will be taking all those. I'm gonna look this one up again just to make sure with Google Lens and see. But all of this stuff is gonna go back. Here we are 2 hours later and we're walking out with like 8 items, but that's okay. I'm glad I'm walking out with something. Okay, you guys, so after further research, I'm gonna go ahead and take this sweater. I see a few pulls on it. I'll just cut those off. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't have any holes or anything. I mean, Italian yarn, but this brand sells for quite a bit. And even though I'm not finding these exact sold comps on eBay, I still can list it on Poshmark and other places to get it sold. But what they sell for, this brand just in general, is so high. I'd rather pay the $15 than to have FOMO. So I'm looking over everything to finalize what I'm going to take, and I noticed that these have stains. This has stains on the sleeves. Oof. I don't know that I can get that out, so I'm going to probably leave right here. This preppy sweater, which I'm really sad about, has a big, huge ass hole in the armpit. So you always want to make sure that you look and triple check your items before you leave the store. Triple check. All right, you guys, I had to mute the video right here because the music was so loud, but I wanted to give you guys a look at some of the items they have behind the counter that are like higher priced. Okay, you guys, we walked out with 7 items after 2 hours of shopping. But they're not bad. I paid a total of about $33 or something like that. So we'll make that back on one sweater. All right, you guys, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for that. You guys, please make sure that you like, subscribe. Hype is a thing. Send this to somebody who this might be helpful for. And I also just want to say that sometimes I want to give you guys a realistic view into how it is to be a full-time reseller. Sometimes you go and you find 20, 30 banger items. Sometimes you go, you find one. Sometimes you go, you won't find anything, okay? I don't want to have any, I don't want my videos to fluff at all. I don't want it to have giving you guys these unrealistic expectations. Sometimes you go, I have gone thrifting before to 10, 15 thrift stores in the same day and found nothing at all. So I just want to let you guys know that when you're watching these videos, if I don't have a bunch of items or like a bunch of banger items, this is just the reality of it. Not to discourage you, obviously, from reselling, because reselling will get you to that bag. But just to give you guys a realistic view of how it actually is. It is not all the time rainbows and stars and fairies. Sometimes you don't find anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, and make sure you like and subscribe, you guys. I'm on the road to the 10K. I told you, I don't even have 100 subscribers, but hopefully I can get 100 subscribers soon. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.